I'm Vialard from the Vialard Nin, and 2 weeks ago was the anniversary of September 11th. We'll be going around campus asking about the emotional impact that it had on the people. How did September 11th emotionally impact you?
It was devastating. It's the first time I ever see New York, New Jersey shut down. I lived right outside the Lincoln Tunnel, and it was the first time there was like not a single car going in and out. To see the families devastated, families of the school I taught at, and the kids crying because they weren't sure if their loved ones were okay or not. It was really hard. It was a really sad day.
The impacts of September 11th should never be forgotten. 2,996 lives were lost that day, and countless are still affected by it to this day. George Santayana's quote, "Those who don't remember the past are condemned to repeat it," rings true to this day. And the tragedy of September 11th can only be learned from so that we don't have to go through the pain of repeating it. How were you emotionally impacted by the events of September 11th?
Well, I'll never forget that morning. I remember I was at my house and I was getting ready for the school day, and I saw it on the news, and I would say it was almost shock. It was just a feeling of shock. You couldn't believe what you were seeing on TV that day, and so that was it was a pretty emotional time and an emotional week. It wasn't just a kind of a one-day event, an emotional week, and even months.
Don't forget, you're never alone in how you feel. Don't be afraid to contact a counselor or even Esther. If the counselors aren't available, you can always contact the Faith Hotline. However, if you don't feel comfortable with that, contacting a friend is always better than bottling up your emotions. I'm Vialard from the Vialard Nin, signing off.